What's up guys, it's JohnReavesLive, and today we're going to be checking out a song from BTS. This is actually Jin, and I'm thoroughly freaking stoked. This song is called Tonight. We're going to be watching a lyric video for this. We're going to be watching a Jimin and Jin on V-Live, and I believe Jimin's going to be singing for us on that, and then a Bangtan bomb of Jin recording his first ever compilation. I am so freaking stoked. I have no clue how this song has escaped my radar, but if y'all are new to my channel, smash that sub button, and let's do this together. 3, 2, 1, boom! Okay, so really quick, I realized that I had the closed captions on here, and I was like, I don't think that this is what the song's saying, but maybe it says, listen to his sweet voice. Jin is so handsome. There's some funny freaking stuff on here, so I don't want to leave them on because it will distract me from the lyrics, but I definitely suggest going back and checking the song out just to see what they're saying, because this looks really funny in the closed captions. I wish more people would do this, especially on lyric videos. But here we go, real song going now. Freaking boom.
한없이 투명한 그 눈빛도 너무 익숙해진 그 촉감도.
This goes to show how good of a vocalist he is, how simple and just open that guitar is to allow his voice to really just stand out. All you're getting is a little bit of a pretty melody kind of going in the background and Jin's voice going through the whole thing. So it's like he is taking forefront of that, and that's so cool. This is his first composition, I guess. That's awesome. I love that melody. Ooh. This is such an interesting song, man. I love his voice here, and then this beat coming in, so clean. It's like kind of just a driving song, you know? You could just be driving in your car with the windows down on a summer night. Woo. Backing vocal track is beautiful. That is so cool. I love that breakdown or that drop off. What a hauntingly beautiful song. I love his voice there. Stood out so much. And again, it just shows how much I really appreciate his vocal texture. Like the way that his voice sounds is so beautiful. And it really stood out in that all we really had for the most of the first part of that song was literally just the guitar strumming some chords and then him singing over it and singing just solo by himself. So that was so cool to be able to hear his voice on full display like that. It's his first ever song that he composed. And I think that's so cool that it's just like very spacious That's very ambitious, I think, you might hear something like that and be like, it's not technical or something and think that that's lack of experience. But in my opinion, that actually takes a lot more experience to create something around rest. There's notes and there's rest, and a lot of that song was just sustain and rest for the music aspect of it, and then him singing over it, and it was so cool to hear him do that. That was a beautiful song in my opinion. I really enjoyed that one. Now let's check out Jimin and Jin on a V Live, and I'm not sure who's singing this, but we're getting somebody singing it. Freaking swipe it!
알면 알수록 빠진다.
Their voices are so soft. Oh my god. Do you hear how loud Jimin's voice is? Right here. Very soft, but you can hear his voice, the volume change. But he's still not talking or singing very loudly here at all. But you can hear Jimin's voice change. Like, listen. You hear that little vibrato that Jimin was just doing there? And then listen to Jin's voice right here in this part. This is how quiet and soft they're actually singing these notes. That's so cool to hear that, but a lot of the times you hear these things and you think that they might be talking in the same volume that you do or something like that, but no, a lot of the times not so much. They've got really good microphones, and to be able to hit that, for me, it's really hard for me to really bring my voice down into that volume, not wavering in my voice a lot, not cracking sometimes too, and he is in these really high falsettos, but super soft. It sounds so perfect. I love that. Thank you for including that one, Meg. Honestly, it was really cool. Hearing him singing it like that, you can see how softly he actually recorded that part. So I don't know if, I guess we're going to find out a little bit more in this Bangtan Bomb. Hopefully we get to see him actually recording some here. But it's really interesting hearing like the volumes at what they're recording these vocal tracks on. So let's get into this last one. Now we're going to be watching a Bangtan Bomb of Jin recording his first ever compilation. Freaking swipe it!
스피커 없어요?
스피커를 좀 구해달라 그랬는데 못 구한다 그래가지고 일단 헤드폰으로 들어요.
How funny would that have been if that was Jin talking? I was like, that's not our boy Jin's voice, but
BPM이
네.
좀 느려졌네.
될걸? 그냥 원래대로야. 땡기고 싶어 땡기면 돼. 땡기고 싶다면
한 번만 전체적으로 들어보고.
it's a really good idea.
노래 전문가들에게 맡겨야 돼. 괜히 저 같은 사람이 어설프게 프로듀싱 한다고 이게 되는 게 아니야.
계속 땡길래? 네가 너무 느리다 싶으면 땡겨도 상관없어.
조금만 땡기면 좋지 않을까요? 조금 앞부분 같은 게
좀 늘어지게 들리지
네.
막상.
Honestly, this is one of the first times I've ever seen him in a creative mindset like this, and I am thoroughly stoked to be seeing this. It's really cool. It's the first time I'm actually seeing like artist Jin in a songwriting style, and I'm really freaking excited about this actually right now, like super stoked.
살짝 급한 것 같은데
그럼
1.5?
1.5 오케이 잠시만.
1로 한 번만 해봐도 1이에요.
이게 박은 맞는 것 같은데.
저도 이게 나은 것 같아요. 이걸로 했습니다. 딜레이가 조금
네.
죄송합니다. 많이 까다롭죠?
밤이 지나면 볼 수 없을까 봐 두려워 행복했던 추억들만 생각날 것 같아.
That is a amazing pop filter, and the microphone's doing a really good job too, because like even hearing it from like the live room sound, there's a lot of the S's and stuff like that coming through, and I've said numerous times it's very breathy, but it's really cool hearing it even in this room and hearing how much that they're able to actually get a lot of those S's and the pops and stuff like that out of there with that pop filter in the microphone, because you can hear it a lot in the room recording.
잘다.
좋았어.
앞에만 혹시
어디?
좀더
어디?
씹어도 될까요?
어디 뭐?
내 눈을 감으면 더 함께했던 시간들이
함께?
네.
내 눈을 감으면 함께했던 시간들이 떠오를 것 같아.
The way he attacks every single freaking note is perfect.
내 눈을 감으면 함께했던 시간들이 떠오를 것 같아. 내 눈을 감으면 또 행복했던 추억들만 생각날 것 같아.
His voice is freaking awesome.
열어서 들어볼게.
네.
밤이 지나면 볼 수 없을까 봐 두려워. 이 밤이 지나면 나 홀로 남을까 봐 두려워.
I'm wondering too, like he does this thing where he's coming in on the notes. He has a little bit of a like kind of this sound that he does whenever he's going into the notes. And I'm wondering if they are cutting that out or if that's just something that I'm just now seeing and hearing. Like I'll be able to hear that maybe now in recordings more, but just seeing him singing like this and really focusing in on how he's doing it. I'm wondering if that's a thing that he's doing in recordings or if they're cutting that out. I'm not sure, but that's not a bad thing by any means. It's just like him leading into that note. It's really interesting hearing this though.
감정은 되게 좋은 것 같은데.
감정은 좋아했던 것 같아요. 저도 생각을 했는데
지금 약간 그 흐름상
해보고 빼는 건 어떨까요?
같아. 눈을 감으면
더 좀 애절하게 해볼게.
가성으로 그 느낌이
진성으로 한번 해볼게.
있잖아요. 이 타이밍이 조금 빠른 것 같지 않나요? 이게 좀
Yeah, dude, that's really cool.
들렸어.
이 타이밍이
Oh!
이게 그러니까
이제 맞는데 박이? 뿅 이거.
이게 맞습니다.
맞아.
천재였어요.
이거를 이렇게 해볼 거.
I love the producer singing. He's freaking boss.
잠시만 가성.
같아. 다시 볼 순 없을까.
괜찮은 것 같아.
끝 처리가 을까만 다시 해도 될까요?
다시 볼 순 없을까.
이렇게 저희 첫 자작곡 녹음이 끝났습니다.
Oh no!
여러분들
Oh, it's over already?
슬프게
I sing it sadly.
그런데요.
Aw.
여러분들 잘 들어주시길 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
I'm gonna pause it on this one thing right here, okay? We're gonna pause it maybe like right here. Okay, and we're gonna talk about this for a little second. So the fact that he has acting lessons and acting classes and like comes from an acting background, I think that helps him a lot here because like you can ask any voice actor out there as well too. Take regular acting classes, being able to show emotion and like pull from something to give you that emotion. It's a very big thing, I think, with voice acting and being a vocalist. I think that helps as well too. He's putting emotion into what he's singing, and you can see in his face. I was noticing that a lot while he was recording, like in his face while he's singing, he's pulling out this emotion. He's sounding sad. He's like bringing up those like sad emotions and singing them into the microphone. I think he did a really good job on not only the recording of this, like technically as a vocalist, but also portraying that emotion. We were watching on Suchita last night. Suga interviewed an actress. She was an amazing actress. She was saying that Suga could be a really good actor. And I feel like I totally agree with that as well too, because like the personas that you hear in their music are often very different from what you see on things like Run BTS or like in their interviews. Them being able to pull out those emotions during these songs and really allow you to connect as a listener to what they're saying, I think that does take a certain level of like acting, or those acting classes helped a lot with Jin here, is what I'm trying to say. I really enjoyed this one. I like the song a lot, but just being able to see it being composed and then just like hearing Jimin obviously love this song as well too, hearing them sing that together, that would be really cool. If one day we get to hear them actually sing this together live, would be really interesting. But I loved seeing Jin in this like creative state as well too. If y'all know of other ones that he's done like this, please comment them below and we'll try to get them on the schedule as well too. But again, Meg, thank you very much for putting this one together. Hope you guys are having a blessed day or night, whatever time it is you're watching this. Spread some positivity out there, be kind to each other, and if anybody needs anything at all of my socials are at JohnReavesLive. Send me a message and I'll catch y'all next time. Freaking toodles!